My girl's cool, man. She gets it. She gets that you know, I'm me. I guess I didn't even know that I was toxic. That's new. That's a new term that came out over the lockdown. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess cause she told me, she goes, hey, you gotta watch this documentary. It's about a really bad guy. I was like, ooh, do tell. I'm intrigued. She goes, this guy, I said, what's he do? Is it fucked up? What kind of sick shit is this guy into, man? And she goes, he takes women on wonderful dates. And then 2 weeks later, he asks them for money. And they give it to him. Right? And I was like, this guy sounds pretty cool to me. Is this a whole documentary? What's the name? She goes, The Tinder Swindler. I go, who is this fucking hero? I watched it 5 minutes ago. I was like, why is this even a documentary? This should be a 5-minute story you tell someone about a cool guy you heard about one time. I'm not saying, I'm not about finessing, I'm not about lying and stuff like that, but it's like, it's what? All he did was, he would take women on a great date and then be like, my enemies are after me. I need 20 grand. And they would give it to him. And I'm like, that's just a finesse. This guy is, you know what I mean? Like, take a little bit of accountability. It's a dirty word, I know, it's a dirty word. Accountability. Feels like a white conservative man's word. Accountability. That would have never happened to you. You could have never pulled that off on a black chick. Yeah, he was doing it to all Swedish bitches. Like, he loves me. Like, how many fucking private jets have you ever been? If it was a black woman, it would have been a 30-second documentary. You'd been like, baby love, my enemies are after me. I need 20 grand. She'd be like, don't you got some cousins you could call? No, I'm not, I'm married and I'm happy, man. I feel good. I feel good, man. Like I've never been as homeless as I am now. Like I have 0 hoes. First time in my life, I have no hoes. And I'm like, I have no idea even where the hoes are at. And that's a guy's job. That's all. For 38 years, I was like, where the hoes at? Where they at? Where the hoes? You know any hoes? You got any hoes over there? We would call each other like, his hoes is over there, his hoes at? Where the hoes at? I don't know where if you put a gun to my head, you're like, nigga, where the hoes at? I'm like, TikTok, I don't know. The mall, please. I don't have any hoes, and I've never been more at peace. Like, I'm so productive, it's crazy. Yeah, man. But I'm not one of those, like, I'm not one of those married guys, because I don't got married guy energy for a fucking reason, because they suck. You know those married guys who are like, happy wife, happy life. That's why no one wants to get married. It's like, what happened to you? You're a shell of a man. Why'd you do this to yourself? You used to be 6'5", you're 5'3" now. And I'm mad at the woman. Why'd you want this for him? The wife is just some old mean-ass football coach-looking bitch. Just a fucking sturdy-looking just bully. How you're just... You see these people in the grocery store. They're just a block of cheese. Just... like fucking Bill Belichick or some of these... Some mean-ass lady that's around. How'd you end up like this? I'm in the grocery store and the guy's he's always somehow fucking up. He can't just live his life. He's always making a mistake. Right? She's mad. She's like, Earl, you forgot the taco seasoning. You're stupid. And you gotta witness this crime. And then he looks up at you with his pathetic, beaten down eyes. And you just look at him and he just goes, happy wife. Happy life. Taco season. Someone kill me. Fuck that, man. Fuck. Happy wife, happy life is what got Chris Rock slapped. And I don't say that with any disrespect to Chris Rock, but that's what got him slapped. Happy wife, happy... Will Smith, he didn't want to fucking do that. That's crazy. Think about the whole dynamic of that. I know you guys are like, it was, get over it. No. No, it's burned into my fucking brain. That was my JFK moment. That was my JFK. I'll never get over it. I'll never let you guys forget what you let happen that night. Yeah, man. This is Chris Rock, man. I'm talking about a goddamn legend, an icon of comedy. You know what I mean? Like, this is a Mount Rushmore. This is who you want a career like that. This guy, 30 years, climbs up this ladder, and on the last step, gets slapped by Will Smith. And that's best case scenario for me. If it all played out well, that's how that would be. I'm like, fuck all that, man. That's crazy, man. He didn't even want to slap him. He did a joke. Chris did a joke. Wasn't that even funny? And then Will's laughing. He's like, finally, someone said it. He's joking. That's what Will's like. That was... She looks at him like, not funny. Avenge me. Will didn't want to do it. He was like, oh, shit. Sorry, Chris. Happy wife. Happy life. And then what was the repercussion of it? Nothing. Well, not nothing, but I'm saying, like, nobody came to Chris Rock's aid. He got slapped. Nobody fucking... If I got slapped like that, I want to be held. Bring me a fucking blanket, man. Like at the end of Die Hard or something, like, and some hot cocoa. Like, you assaulted me, man. You're Muhammad Ali. I'm Chris. What are you talking? He slapped him. Nobody came and helped. They not only did they not arrest Will Smith, they gave him a fucking Oscar. In real time. Like, he slapped Chris Rock and turned around and said, I'd like to thank the Academy. And then did a speech like, you shouldn't be slapping people. And then started crying. Fuck out of here, man. Right then, that made me change. That happened before I got married. And I looked at my fiance at the time and said, hey, man, fuck all this unconditional love. Yeah, I got conditions now. I got 2 conditions, man. Don't shit in my bed. If you can help it. And you better be able to take a joke. You know what I mean? I'm a comedian. Like, you understand, if I was in the front row, if me and my whore wife, she loves that joke. If we're in the front row and one of the kings of comedy started roasting her, not only would I not defend her, I would jump in with him. Like, get over here, you beanhead bitch. You little scallywag. No, man. I'm not even saying I'm right. I'm not right. I'm not, but this is truly who I am because of how I was raised. Yeah, that's how it always comes down to that. Like behind every toxic man is a father that was never there. I'm lying, man. My dad was around, but not a lot. Not a lot. Like, I'll put it in perspective. My dad was Mr. Fresno. You understand what that means? I'm from Mr. Fresno is a body, like whatever city, if you're the bodybuilding winner of the city, they say you're that city. So he was a bodybuilder, and he was Mr. Fresno. So, and he had 5 kids. So it was like, you got to make a choice. You can't have a 6-pack and 5 kids. It's either or, you know what I mean? Like my dad, he wasn't a bad dude. He was around enough. He wasn't around a lot, but he was around just enough for me to not become a good rapper. You know what I mean? Like, I need a little bit more neglect. Like because he wasn't a bad dude, he wasn't abusive, he just wasn't around, man. He just wasn't, he would come by, he would drive by the house, like every 6 months. He would drive by. He wouldn't stop, he'd slow down. But he'd be like, proud of you, son. And I'm chasing after him like, Daddy, wait. But I had asthma. Well, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of loser has asthma at 5? That's not real. That's a fake thing. I got asthma. I'm like, my inhaler. Sorry, son, I don't want no scrubs. I had asthma, man. That's crazy. It's fake. I didn't even know I was playing basketball. I was on the team, and I got nervous or something, and I'm like, my inhaler. And this coach, you need a strong black male figure in your life. There was this black coach, and he grabs the inhaler, he goes, shit, this shit ain't real. And he throws it in the middle of the field. Right? And I go, I guess I just need to be loved.